All right, so pumped up. Got Pocket Operator, Tom Lee music again. This one's going to be The Office. I wasn't expecting it at all. I was waiting for them to send me an email saying it shipped. The other ones took forever to come, so I just figured whatever. Went to the mailbox. Here it is. So we got the late night. We got the lights on. I'm prepared to use it though. We're not just going to unbox or on bag or whatever this is that came in the mailbox from Canada Post. We're going to use it. So I've got batteries ready to go, scissors to get this thing open. You know, this is pretty cool. I had in the background one of those walking tour videos, and I know this store, now I've gotten a couple things from it, but it's in Vancouver, and they walked by it in one of these walkthroughs, so you know, on the other side of the country. Very cool to see though, and inside of this giant web, we have another one. I mean, they just look so great. And this one again, fun little color you can see on the knobs. It's kind of a yellow, still a little orangey, but a yellow. And again, I'm going to carefully open it. Oh, this one's already a little weaker. All right. I know these are just new mini manuals in here, so we are getting it out here. They feel so nice when they come out. Again, in case you missed the earlier ones, not much in here, just some quick start pictures. It looks just super nice, super shiny. I love these things when they're new, not that I don't baby them and they kind of stay looking new, but you know. So I'm gonna put in some batteries here. You gotta be careful when you put in these batteries because it actually physically bends. So if you were to just ram them in really hard, potentially, maybe you crack this or something. And that would be the saddest day. So I'm gonna try to do this gently. It's hard to do it gently, but you know, there you go. Now, one thing I don't usually mention is you have to set the time. As soon as you put in the batteries, the time will be flashing. So I'm going to set it right now. It's 9:04 p.m. I think you hit any button. So there we go. So it's got the correct time, which you can only set when you first put in the batteries. There's no other time to do that. So if you didn't do it, you've got to pop the batteries out and put it back in. And again, I mentioned it kind of bends it, so you want to just kind of do that the first time or the second time if you miss it. But you don't want to just have to keep doing it. So to go over these, because I don't usually, there's a little stand on the back, which makes it easier to hold. So it's not just like this, you know, circuit board. I mean, it is, but this little clip actually helps it just kind of sit in your hand a lot better and not fall. Also, it can just sit like on a table that way too. This one is another drum machine like the Rhythm one, and it's based around The Office because it's called The Office. And you can see there's like a little fax machine on there. So I'm going to go and check out some of the demo patterns. So I'm going to check pattern 1. Now, one thing, I mentioned this before, but the volume, you might be like, well, where's the volume? It's a great question. And, you know, you may have to look it up the first time because it's not super apparent in these pictures. But you hold down BPM and you see lights. Those lights represent the volume. So we'll go to 12 is a pretty good volume. And now I'm going to hit play. Such a weird sounding one. I guess I should put it closer to the microphone. Checking another one. Really interesting unconventional. Just getting to know this thing, but here's a cool pattern I made so far. Now this thing definitely makes some interesting, weird kind of beats. More almost atmospheric. Putting this through some effects and stuff, you'll definitely get some kind of like Silent Hill sounds and stuff out of this. It's pretty interesting, and I'm going to do some follow-ups where we kind of make some loops and then sound design them into something crazy. This thing's not necessarily just going to be drums, and in fact, more likely than not, it's just going to be those weird kind of rhythm loops I like to put in my songs, but very cool. Very happy I got it. The last cheap one. I don't know. We'll see if I get another one after this, but probably not for a little while. But loving this thing. Thanks for watching.